Imagine this: a man who prayed all his life. Day after day, he stood for Fajr, he fasted, he gave charity. He truly believed that when he died, his prayers would shine inside his grave and open the doors of paradise for him. But when the angels come to question him, he hears something shocking. All his prayers have been rejected. Yes, every single one of them. Why? Because there were 3 hidden things in his life that destroyed the value of his prayers. 3 mistakes he never corrected, and they followed him into the grave. My brother, my sister, what if this was you? What if, after all your years of prayer, you discovered in your grave that they were never accepted? Today, we are going to reveal these 3 terrible things that can make a believer's prayers rejected. Listen carefully, because this message might save your hereafter. Inside his grave, the man lies down. He thought this moment would be a relief. All his life he had prayed, 5 times a day. He used to wake up at dawn, wash himself, bow and prostrate. He believed, "My prayer will be my light. It will be my shield in the grave." But when the angels approach, their voices strike like thunder. "Your prayers have been rejected." His eyes widen. He cannot believe it. He cries out, "How? I prayed my entire life. How can my prayers be rejected?" And the angels answer with chilling words, "Because you committed 3 errors. And these 3 errors destroyed all your prayers." The first truth comes before him, like a curtain being torn away. He sees his prayers. But they are not glowing. They are heavy, dark, like stones. The angels say, "You prayed, but not always for Allah alone. Your intention was mixed. Sometimes you wanted to be seen. Sometimes you wanted people to respect you. You wanted them to say, 'This is a righteous man.'" And suddenly, memories flood back. Yes. He remembers those times in the mosque when he made his prayer longer to impress people. But at home, he prayed quickly, without focus. He remembers reciting the Quran loudly, not to please Allah, but to make sure his family would hear him say, "MashaAllah." In his grave, every memory becomes evidence against him. He remembers the words of Allah, "Woe to those who pray, but are heedless of their prayer, those who want to be seen." Now he understands. His prayers were not for Allah alone. Even a small amount of showing off can destroy the value of worship. He lowers his head in shame. Tears come, but it's too late. In the grave, regret changes nothing. Everything is already written. Then the angels continue. But that was not the only reason. Your prayers were also rejected because of what you put into your body and the money you used. Before his eyes, another truth opens. He sees his meals, his wealth, his business deals. He remembers. He remembers the money he earned through lies, the contracts full of dishonesty, the bribes, the easy money he knew was haram. And yet, he used to say to himself, "It doesn't matter. As long as I pray, Allah will forgive me." He remembers food he ate without caring where it came from. He remembers buying luxury items with dirty money. And then the angels remind him of the words of the Prophet ﷺ. A man on a long journey, dusty and tired, raises his hands to the sky saying, O Lord, but his food is unlawful, his drink is unlawful, his clothes are unlawful, and he was nourished with the unlawful. How then can his supplication be accepted? At that moment, he realizes, even his most sincere prayers could not be accepted, because his body itself was built from haram. Every bite, every coin, every unlawful act blocked his prayer from rising to Allah. He trembles. He thought that praying would cover up his mistakes, but now he sees, Allah is pure, and He only accepts what is pure. My brothers and sisters, imagine this scene. Imagine that after a lifetime of prayer, the angels say to you, "Your prayers have not been accepted." What pain could be worse than that? This man now understands too late that prayer is not just movements of the body. It is light born from a sincere heart and from a body nourished with what Allah has made lawful. Without sincerity, prayer is empty. With haram, prayer is suffocated. And the angels say again, it is not over. There is a third error, an error even more severe, the one that finished destroying all your prayers. The grave falls silent. The man shakes. He waits. What is this third error? But for now, it has not yet been revealed. Inside the grave, the man is already shattered by the first two revelations. He thought his prayers would save him, but he has just learned they were rejected because of hypocrisy and unlawful earnings. Yet, the angels are not finished. The silence is heavy. The man shakes in fear. Then the angels say, there is a third error, an error even greater. The man, terrified, asks, what is it? And the angels reply, you cut off the ties that you were commanded to keep. You neglected your parents. You hurt those around you. You prayed. But your heart was filled with arrogance, injustice, and anger. At that moment, memories rush back. He remembers the arguments with his family, the harsh words he threw carelessly. He remembers his father growing old in poverty, while he ignored him. His mother's tears that he never wiped away. Yes, he prayed, but he turned his back on their rights. The Prophet ﷺ said, the one who severs family ties will not enter paradise. And in another hadith, a Muslim is the one from whose tongue and hand other Muslims are safe. In his grave, the man understands too late. His prayers, no matter how many, could not be accepted while his behavior destroyed their value. How could he bow before Allah 5 times a day, yet mistreat his parents? How could he prostrate in worship, yet humiliate his brothers and neighbors? Each prayer turns against him. Instead of defending him, they testify, this man performed us with his body, but not with his heart. He cries, he begs, he screams, give me one more chance. Let me return to life. I will fix my mistakes. I will ask for forgiveness. But the angels reply, your time is over. You had your chance on earth. Now only the consequences remain. My brothers and sisters, reflect on this scene. 3 errors were enough to destroy a lifetime of prayers. Lack of sincerity, unlawful earnings and food, breaking ties and neglecting the rights of others, especially parents. This is not a distant story. It is a mirror. Because we are still alive, we still have the chance to correct our intentions, to purify our wealth, and to repair our relationships. Prayer is the key to paradise, but that key will not open anything if it is rusted with hypocrisy, haram, and injustice. May Allah protect us from these errors, purify our hearts, our wealth, and our families, and make our prayers a light in our graves,